Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Actually Authentic podcast with Candace.
And Awanda.
So, we have something so good in store for you today because usually it's Awanda and I just talking about just different topics and we share our opinions on each, but not today. Today, Awanda is in the hot seat. So, I am going to be asking her some questions and y'all are going to get to hear what her answers are. You ready?
I'm ready. I hope I'm ready.
All right. Well, I'll try to, I'm not going to try to, nope, I'm not taking it easy. So let's get into it. So let me ask you this. Would you expose a friend's cheating if you caught them or mind your business?
I would mind my business.
Now, what about your friend's spouse or boyfriend, significant other?
If I caught
whatever?
my friend's spouse cheating, I would make sure that they saw me and I would tell them they need to tell. They need to tell on themselves. I would not just go to my friend and be like, I saw your husband. I wouldn't, because honestly, I don't like being in the middle of people's stuff, but I would make sure that they saw me.
Okay.
Or if they didn't see me, I would say, I saw you.
Mm-hmm.
You need to tell her before I do. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, but how would you know if they told or not?
Because my friend, if we
So it would have to be that level of friend, right? You're saying it would need to be that level of, well, I guess friend is one friend for you. So okay. Yeah, got it. All right. All right. So moving on. So what's the biggest red flag that secretly turns you on?
The biggest red flag. Okay, so this is the thing. I guess for a lot of people, it would be a red flag, but I like men that have like edge. I don't, even though I am a professional woman.
Yes, you are.
But I don't like square pegs. Like, I'm just not attracted to them. So, but I don't want a thug either, right? But I
So
guess
what
it
is
would
edge?
be edge is like someone that I'm gonna feel safe with, like somebody that I just know, like they're gonna take care of me, right? Or if we're somewhere, like I'm good. Edge is like they're not just like a nerd. Even though like a nerd is probably good at this point in life, but I just need somebody that I can relate with on another level outside of business. And I guess a lot of those things probably would be considered red flags, people with edge, if you think of it. But
Well, I guess those who may be edgy usually have something
a past,
slightly,
yes,
like negative attached
negative,
to them.
right, or
Okay.
some type of right.
All right, moving on because I'm getting these. But yeah. So if you were offered $1 million to never post on social media again, would you take it?
Girl, that's so easy. Yes, I don't care about social media. I do social media because I need to.
Right.
For business.
Before a mail?
Yeah.
I wanted to like this
Yeah.
deactivate all the
Yeah,
pages.
I would deactivate
Bye,
every single
y'all.
one. I do not care about social media. It's not that serious to me.
All right. So let's see. What's the pettiest reason that you ever stop talking to somebody? So it could be petty on their behalf, petty on yours, but what's the pettiest reason that you was like, you know what?
I'm done with you. I'm not talking to you no
Yeah.
more. Um, Maybe because they like canceled plans or something with me last minute, but that probably wasn't really the reason. But that's the reason that I said that's petty.
Okay.
Yeah, I just probably didn't want to talk to them no more.
They probably wasn't that important.
They weren't, of course.
Yeah.
Hell, you don't really stop talking to somebody important for something
For something
petty.
like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what's the biggest lie about love people still believe, in your opinion?
In my opinion, that is enough. That is enough to sustain a relationship.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good
love is
one.
not enough. It takes so much more, so many other components, so many other things
Mm-hmm.
to sustain a relationship. I think that is a lie that we're fed probably as little kids or stuff, or fantasy. It's fantasy. Yeah.
And as y'all can see, I'm not giving my opinion because this is all about Awanda today.
Listen, she's gonna have her turn.
But this is about you today. So, what's the most toxic thing about you that you're secretly proud of? I love this question. I can't wait to hear this answer.
What is the that I'm proud of.
The most toxic thing about you.
I would say that I am, well, stubborn. I'm extremely stubborn, and it can be toxic at times because once I'm got my mind set on something, like I could be OD with it, but I'm proud of it. I don't care. Like that's just a part of my personality that I don't wish to change. Um,
Like probably ever.
no,
Okay.
never. I
All right.
like being stubborn, and bullheaded. Yep, I like that about me.
Okay.
But yep, that's, you know what? Honestly, though, that's like a twofold question too. I can be possessive too about people like that I love.
Mhm. Oh, so
Mm,
that's another toxic trait that you got.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
it
I
is.
could see how that can be toxic. Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't wish to expand on that one.
So, when was the last time you felt truly alone, even when people were around you?
um, I feel alone often when people are around me. So the last time,
Why is that though? Do you think it's because you like feel like you live in your own little bubble, or like what do you think the reason is for that?
I think because a lot of people view me as a strong person that they don't realize when I'm struggling or when I have stuff going on. So it makes me just feel alone. Like if somebody thinks you're good all the time or you don't need or you're like if they're always coming to you or they just always think you're good, it's isolating because it's like hard to be vulnerable or say like I struggle too, you know what I mean, or I need help too, or like whatever the thing is. I often am in that position where I could be sad, you know what I mean, or I could just be going through something, and I'm around a bunch of people, but they don't notice it
Mm,
because I'm always like the strong one, or I'm always the one that's like keeping it together, or I don't necessarily show it in the same way that other people might show it.
hmm
So
So maybe show it or share it. So it's like you
I
kind
would
of.
share it. I don't have no problem with sharing,
Hmm
right? I'm a sharer, right, with the people that I'm comfortable with. I will share, but I feel like you have to have interest, right? I'm not going to just
mm
share it with somebody that is like they don't have interest in how I feel what's going on.
mm. Okay.
I would definitely share. I'm not a person that like cats, to be honest. Like if you be like, "Why you
You
look
okay?
sad? You
Yeah.
okay?" If I'm not, I'm gonna be like, "Nah, I'm really not."
Yeah.
Like,
I can agree. I mean, we've had conversations, so
yeah,
I understand that. Okay. So, what's something that you wish you could tell your younger self, but no, they wouldn't believe you?
my younger self wouldn't believe
Wouldn't believe
me.
you. Like if you told your younger self something, what would you not believe? You you know what I mean?
That I would have 3 kids. Why are you laughing? I was
That's
always
my answer.
that was for real. Like I was always the one that was like, I ain't having no kids. I'm gonna have a 2-seater. Like when I was younger, this was my life.
hmm
I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna travel all over the world. Like I'm not even gonna have a set place, or I'm gonna be never wanting kids. I'm gonna drive a 2-seater. I always used to tell my mom that I'm gonna have a two
hmm
seater because nobody's riding with me.
That is hilarious. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a
So
good one.
to think that I would be the way I am now, like such a mother, such a settled type of person, yeah, my younger self would not believe that.
Okay. So, what's the biggest apology you never gave but wish you did?
Biggest apology I wish I gave? Oh, that's
None that you could think of?
hmm.
No.
No, pass. I don't
Okay.
know. Yeah,
All right.
I can't think of anything. Yeah, that's
That's okay.
all right. Yeah.
Look, you have made amends with everyone. So
No,
no,
I
I'm
tried to. No, I tried to though. I've learned because I've had losses, right?
mm-hmm.
That I try to deal with stuff.
Okay.
If you know people that know me that I've had discord with,
Mm-hmm.
I try not to let it go too far. You know what I mean? Like too far down the road.
Or at least something that you don't feel like you would like regret or go through life like, oh, I didn't settle that.
Yeah,
Like none of that. Okay.
I don't like unsettled stuff. Even if I had an argument, like not an argument with you, but if I had a disagreement with you, I'm gonna probably let it go a couple of days and be like, listen, because I've had losses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had people that died, right? So I don't like to leave stuff lingering out there like that. Even if we can't come to an agreement, I still want you to know how I feel or where I stand on stuff. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I try not to let stuff go too far.
So what's something you've done? Well, I guess they would now. But what's something you've done that you hope your family never finds out about? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I say it on here, they're gonna
I
know.
mean,
What's something I've done that I don't want my family to know about?
you don't gotta go all the way deep down in the archives. Something maybe surface, but it's nothing.
I'm sure, of course,
Oh, it's
yeah, of
things.
course,
Okay.
it's things. Yeah, of course, there's things. I'm okay. Um, I don't want to like incriminate myself on here.
Oh
Yeah, no,
well.
I'm a pass.
You okay. She's passing again, y'all. All right.
Yeah, I'm a pass on that. Yeah, I've done some things.
I mean, we all have.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
that's that's tough.
we might come back to that in about a year when y'all really know us, and we done accidentally slipped it out on a random episode. But
Yeah,
for
it's probably
now,
not even
okay.
a diss about my family. I don't know. I gotta be cautious with that.
Okay. All
But
right.
that was my past. That's the past, right?
Yeah, it definitely is, but I know how the world is right now. So, um, what's the most toxic relationship habit you've had to unlearn?
To think that just because somebody doesn't do something my way, that it's wrong.
That's good.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. So no longer your way or the highway. All right.
Yeah, yeah. It can't always be that way.
Mm-hmm.
And just so this too about me. Well, I'm still learning to be a stayer. I feel like I'm a I'm a goer. I'm a
So just
goer. I'm
kind of
trying to learn to have some grace,
okay,
some
patience,
yeah, some
understanding.
understanding, patience, which is a little tough for me. I could be a little rigid sometimes. I'm learning, you know, yeah, to try to be a stayer, but it's a fine line, it's a balance because I feel like sometimes too I see other people's situations where it's like it's to me I'd be like looking like no, that's OG, that's too much.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's my answer.
Those are
And I'm
great answers, by the way. I mean, so you lightening up on that, which will help the fact that you're going to be stubborn forever. So I think that if because imagine that. I'm trying to imagine that you being so totally
stubborn.
stubborn and also being rigid and not giving much grace
Yeah,
is like,
girl, I
yeah,
know.
that can.
But so I'm learning. This is what I'm learning,
Hmm.
right? And this is a lot of the reason why I agreed to do the podcast. I feel like there's a lot of value in sharing, right?
Hmm.
Experiences. I feel there. I wish that there was a lot of things that was shared with me younger. I feel like it would have helped to balance me out and make me, more well-rounded. I think I am a pretty well-rounded person, but in relationships, if you only have one perspective, if you only seen relationships from like one type of angle, that's what you know, and that's what you think like this is how it's supposed to be. Or when you've seen a lot of bad relationships,
Yeah.
you're always thinking in your mind like I'm never going through
Yeah.
that. Like I'm not like no, that's too
Because you see
much.
the surface of it. You see
Right.
the surface of it. So, like, the things we talk about on here, I know that's why I wrote a book because I was just like, if my younger self had an opportunity to have that book, child, please.
Yeah.
But
But you
okay.
also so I think that the way that I can balance out my stubbornness but trying to, also be a stayer is to have my non-negotiables up front, right?
Hmm.
So if I relate this to you in the beginning, like these are the things that I cannot.
So do those
These are the
non-negotiables stay non-negotiable like forever, or do you think that there is a point where there's like, okay, I can, we could, not to compromise standards or anything, but if it's like a non-negotiable that could potentially have flexibility, like, would you consider that
I
or?
mean, I guess that would be a conversation, but for me, the non no, I don't know, because so for me, like a non-negotiable would be just because of me, right? Just
Hmm.
because of like my personality, my past experiences. Like, I don't think that I can be with somebody that's a cheater, right?
Okay.
Or somebody that like needs to have outside women because my personality just doesn't allow for that.
Hmm.
And it's no judgment to anybody else that can forgive. I think that that's great if you can
Right.
work through and forgive. But I hold on to stuff,
Yeah.
right? So I, I would definitely want to communicate that up front. And it's like, if you did this, if that happens in our relationship, I don't really think, you know what I mean? Like, it's really no room for us to work through that. Now, other things, of course,
Maybe there might be some
there's
flexibility, but I
flexibility,
get what you're
right?
saying.
But
So
if I'm,
yeah,
yeah,
those are standards though, in my
yeah,
opinion.
but if I'm telling you, like, up front that this is a part of my makeup, especially at this stage, we're different at different stages in life, right? Like in your 20s, you're a little bit more pliable. You can kind of work through stuff. I'm in my 40s.
Hmm.
There's certain things that I know about myself that
Hmm.
I can't
Yeah,
get over it.
just through
Like,
experience and stuff.
yeah. So if we discuss these things up front, it doesn't need to be a long list. But if those things happen, then probably
Yeah.
it's a wrap. But other things, yeah, it's like if you're saying if they can it be fluid,
Hmm.
can we float and talk about these things? Of course.
Right.
Yes, I
Okay.
think that that's all about communication. And life changes because you're changing. That person is changing. Where you're at in life is changing. I think that those things should certain things should always be
And I think it's also a
relooked
part
at.
of growing together, right?
Yeah.
So if you're like, when you start out a relationship, you got to have those standards until you really get to learn who you're with and how y'all mesh and all that stuff. And then as
Hmm.
time goes on, you kind of like, all right, either you trust this person enough or whatever that looks like. It's like in the beginning, though, those non-negotiables you're talking about are where they set. And it's like, look, you do something week 2. This is no
Oh,
negotiating.
week 2, yeah, bye.
But we
Yeah.
in year 2, year 12, whatever, then that's something different. So good answer. Now, question for you. Back to questions. If your ex called right now and said, let's try again, would you even think about it?
So my ex, like the last person that I
I
was,
don't know. Whoever you thinking about, whoever came to your mind 1st.
if he said let's try again,
Hmm.
I would try again.
Okay.
If
Okay.
disclaimer, if certain things had happened,
Right. So you're saying if certain things have changed or
right,
whatever, then yes, you
right,
would try. Okay.
and he would know what those things are,
Whoever he is. All right.
right?
So,
But who knows who I'm talking about, right? That's funny. That's a funny
so
question.
question: would you rather cheat and never get caught, or get cheated on and never know?
Cheat and never get caught. Why would I want to be cheated on? And what kind of question is that?
But are,
What? But I'm not a cheater.
that's the thing. So that's why it's a.
Yeah, I'm not a cheater. Like if I'm with you, I don't have
So
eyes
is
for
that why
nobody
you would
else.
want to cheat and not get caught because you're not a cheater? So it's
Yeah, so
like I
I
wouldn't want you
wouldn't.
to know that I actually became a cheater.
Yeah, I feel like that would just change me. That would change.
Things that make you go, hmm.
Right? No, so I've grown to this. I won't say I was never a cheater. I was a cheater before,
Well,
but
no, because I mean, well, that's a whole nother discussion. But I
yeah.
mean,
But
you.
now, like, well, not just now. Like for a while, if I'm with you, because I don't like everybody, can.
I know.
Yeah, like I'm picky. So
Yeah.
if I like you,
Yeah, you're just a committed woman. Like it's like if I'm with you, I'm
yeah,
with you.
I'm
Like
with
it's
you.
really hard for other people to get your
Even get my
attention when you.
attention, right?
Yeah, I'm with you. So let's see. I think we should do a little speed round real quick.
Ooh, a speed
Oh no,
round.
before we get to that, I do have a couple other questions.
Okay.
So if you woke up as the opposite sex for 24 hours, what's the first thing you'd do?
Ooh, that's easy.
What's that?
I'm gonna go pee outside.
You you want to go stand by a brick wall?
Y'all and be like,
Wow, that's what you think about. Is that something you
because
envy when it comes to men?
I envy that with men. I always say that, like, well, y'all can pee outside.
Look, we gotta hold on to the car. We gotta hold on to the
gotta be
car and then
squatting
hold
and
on to
all
the
that.
door and
Yes.
struggle. Like,
Yes, I'll be like, y'all pee outside.
I wasn't expecting you to say that. I was not.
Yes,
But
that'd be the first thing I would do.
okay. Um, all right. So let's see. Speed round, speed round. Where's my questions?
Oh gosh, the speed round.
So, all right. So, would you rather be exposed for all your lies or exposed for all your DMs?
Oh, my DMs. I
Ain't
don't
nothing
care.
in there. All
No,
right.
it's stuff in there, but I don't care. It ain't for me, so I don't care.
So, would you rather date someone broke and loyal or rich and a cheater?
Oh, broken loyal, because I could help. We could get to the bag.
Okay, period.
Yes, yeah.
All right. So, would you rather lose your ability to orgasm or your ability to fall in love?
What?
Yeah. you would-
What? What type of choice is that?
Hey,
That's.
you got people that's going to be on either side of that spectrum.
I would say. Oh,
Mm. I mean, you
mm,
already gave your opinion about love earlier. So,
yeah,
with
but
that
what?
being
Life
said,
without orgasms? That's horrible. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
so what's your answer?
Yeah.
What's your answer? Would you rather lose your ability to orgasm or ability to fall in love?
Yeesh.
I think this is one where you gotta like do the semantics right because
Oh
it
yes,
says fall in love.
love.
It didn't say love.
I
So
was
you
thinking
can
that
still
though.
love.
I was thinking that though. Like if the orgasm is great, I'm gonna like I'm gonna love you, right? It's
Right.
gonna be
So
some feelings. If it's consistently like, oh,
yeah,
that's still
but
an
I know, but you
emotion.
gotta understand, you are choosing orgasm, so there's no
There's
falling in
no.
love. So you may love, but and I guess the sidebar to that. Okay, no. What's your answer? No orgasm, no falling in love.
No, I would like an orgasm. Yeah,
Okay.
I
So
don't.
with that being said, my next
Yeah,
question is, do you think there's a difference between in a relationship? Do you think there's a difference between love and in love?
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So would you rather your mom or your boss read your last 10? I mean, I know you don't have a boss technically, but just like,
But yeah. Read my last time. What?
text messages.
um. My mom. Yeah, she could read them. She'd be alright.
Okay. All right. So
That's the bonus. That wasn't so bad.
I'm not
I
done.
thought you was. I thought you was
Yeah.
gonna try to make me cry.
Girl, you can you no. It needs we need more time to build up your cry. We ain't gonna do that with a couple questions. All right, so would you rather see they keep asking about broken rich. We already know she
I can help you get to the bag if I needed to. I mean, I don't want a broke man. Don't let's not get it twisted. I don't date broke men.
yeah, so let's see. Would you rather why do they keep asking about a boss? You ain't got no boss. Um, would you rather have amazing sex with no love or love with terrible sex?
You just asked me
No,
that.
that's an orgasm and falling in love. You felt like that's the same?
Ask it again. Would I rather have what?
Never mind. I'm gonna go to another. Would you rather forget your most painful memory or relive your happiest one every day?
Relive my happiest one every day.
Okay. Okay. Right. So that means painful memories don't really live on with you.
They do, but I think that they have a place.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have plenty of painful memories, but they've helped me grow. I wouldn't get rid of them. Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't get rid of them.
Would you rather fail publicly and learn or succeed secretly and nobody knows?
Succeed. Yeah, succeed and nobody knows.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So,
I don't that public.
yeah.
I'm so private. I don't like public humiliation and all that stuff. I don't like that.
But I don't even think that failure is humiliation. I don't think that
I
that's.
guess it depends on what it is.
Mhm. Well, that's really all
That's
my questions.
all.
I think you did a great job.
Thank you,
You
ma'am.
only passed on two, which we may revisit at some point in the future. I genuinely hope that it gives our viewers and our
Exactly.
subscribers just a closer you know relationship
With us,
with
right?
you in
Yeah.
particular, because those were your answers, and of course y'all will get to hear from me next
Yeah,
time.
I hope it
But
does. Only and also only because I'm just gonna say this real quick and we can be done.
no, yeah.
Because a lot of the feedback, people, you guys, and please give the feedback on the comments. Like a
Hmm.
lot of people, when I talk to them, they give me feedback, and it's always about me and you and maybe our dynamic. And I want to reiterate to everyone, like, first of all, it's so easy to give feedback on something that you're not doing, right? Like it's easy to say, "Oh, if I was doing it, then do it," right?
Yeah.
Because it's not always as easy as you may think it is, or
Hmm.
we may make it look easy, like it's just organic. We're just
Which it
we
is,
are
right?
right. We
But
are just here having a conversation. We don't prep for it. We don't prep the questions and all. But sometimes it is not so easy to just be authentic and just tell your truth to the world. Anybody can see it, and then we have outside things going on. We have outside business. We have outside um, things that we're involved in that might restrict us, on this platform that we have to actually
be
think
mindful
about,
of,
be
yeah.
mindful of how this is gonna impact those other things. And also Candace and I are very different people, right? We're friends, but she's her own woman, I'm my own woman. We just respect each other.
Hmm.
We don't have to have the same opinion. We don't have to go about things the same way. So sometimes when there's feedback and it's like, oh, like we don't have to like I am generally, if you know me, then you'll know I'm not a super chatty person. I'm
Right.
just not like I speak when I feel like I need to say something,
Yeah.
right? Or say
Well,
something, or I'm just a private person, right? I push myself to put more stuff on social media and stuff like that. I'm not naturally that,
well,
right?
that's okay. That's why you answered these questions. But you do not have to
Yeah.
explain why you just shared all this stuff you shared. This is just us sharing with them who you are, a little, fun, and
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it.
So we
That's it.
just want y'all to like, subscribe, comment, and we do respond back. And that's really just it. So we will see y'all
The next
next time.
episode where she's gonna be on the hot seat.
That's okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. Well,
See
thanks for
y'all next
tuning in.
time.
See ya.
Tá tudo bem, seja